Welcome to the royal family. UK Gov't response shook Montecito. Harry tearful in ultimate shame over brutal snub indefinitely. Before I continue, if you are new to my channel, I encourage you to click the subscription button and turn on the notification bell. Prince Harry's bid to fund his UK security was deemed irrelevant as police protection is not for sale. Home Office lawyers told the court on Friday he had wanted to fund the security detail himself, rather than impose on the British taxpayer. But Robert Palmer QC, acting for the Home Office, said the Duke's offer of private funding was irrelevant. Mr. Palmer said personal protective security by the police is not available on a privately financed basis and effect does not make decisions on the provision of such security. On the basis that any financial contribution could be sold or obtained to pay for it yet. He was told in court yesterday his demands to be allowed to pay for 24-hour ROM's protection when he visits here from the US were unreasonable, because British police saw North's guns for hire becoming the first member of the royal family to sue the government. The Duke of Sussex claimed in London's High Court that he should be given taxpayer-funded armed guards. Papers filed by his lawyers called the decision to remove his security off and makes it 2 years ago unlawful. Lawyers for the Home Office said highly trained Metropolitan Police Specialist Protection Offices were not guns for hire, and accuse him of a lack of respect. Shahid Fatima QC, a human rights lawyer acting for the Duke, said this claim is about the fact that the claimant does not feel safe when he is in the UK given the security arrangements applied to him in 6/2021, and will continue to be applied to him. It goes without saying that he does want to come back to see family and friends and to continue to support the charities that are so close to his heart. Harry is challenging a 2020 decision of the Royal and VIP Executive Committee known as vacant part of the protection of royalty and public figures, but Robert Palmer QC for the Home Office told the court that you could not demand police protection, and his offer of private funding was irrelevant. He stated personal protective security by the police is not available on a privately financed basis, and victims not make decisions on the provision of such security on the basis that any financial contribution could be sought or pertains to pay for it. Therefore, Sussex fans have predicted Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle will avoid returning to the UK indefinitely. One user wrote on Twitter, difficult to imagine HOM ever coming back to UK and facing UK public. Another chimed in, it's difficult to imagine how badly Harry, sixth in line into the throne, has been treated by his family in the press, yet he still loves his country and wants his family to safely visit. He's a bigger man than his critics, that's for certain. I find responded, for the life of me, I cannot understand why they will not allow Prince Harry to pay for the protection of his family in the UK. I'm sure his grandmother would love to see her great-grandchildren. This is petty and mean-spirited. In a bumper set of polls asked its readers, would you support Meghan and Harry if they rejoined as working royals under King Charles? A staggering 52,358 votes were cast, with the results an overwhelming number 48,897, or 93%, just 2631. All 5% said yes, and another 832% said they didn't know. The comments left below the poll was skating. Username Tolstoy wrote, why on earth would you let such points in back into the family? Keep them in the States. And username Dex13 wrote, Harry is a person that had the world on a plate for years than all of us, and he doesn't want anything to do with any of them. So my answer is no. Others thought Meghan and Harry should avoid putting themselves in competition with Prince William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Usernames Bumblebee said there will always be this one-upmanship on Harry and Meghan's pots. This one-up